With the foot glove, we're just going to be putting our fingers in between our toes, and what we're trying to do is engage the neuromuscular control and the positioning of our toes. So once you have your fingers in between there, I usually like to take maybe 2 minutes each foot, really going into the full range of motion you can get into. You can do some nice big circles each way. Then as you can see, we get into some toe spreading. I'm really just taking one toe like towards me up and then the other toe down. You can really get a nice pull here. You're not going to hurt your toes. You want to find that burning sensation you feel in between the toes. Then we get into an inner metatarsal massage. As you can see, I pointed towards my feet. If you move your toes up towards you, you'll see these lines going up your foot. And what you're going to do is you're going to take your thumb in between those lines, press in and down towards the toes, and then you're going to wiggle your toes as you Now we're going to get into some posterior tibialis massage. This muscle helps support the arch, and if the arch is collapsed, this whole muscle and tendon can get very inflamed and painful. So what you're going to do, you're going to find the shin bone, go on right on the inside of that bone, and you're going to press into that muscle and work your way down towards the foot, and put the ankle in a circular motion as you work down. For the toe tap lifts, you're going to be holding down the digits. So the digits are the toes, that's not the big toe. You're going to be holding those down as you lift the big toe. Big emphasis on toe movement here, because there's 8 major fascial lines that start at the toes and end at the head. So if the tissue is dehydrated, stiff, and not moving much at the toes, it's going to immediately affect the ankle, the knee, the hips, the spine, the shoulder, the neck. So you got to get those toes moving. 20 reps each 4 of these movements here. And now we're going to work into the 5th metatarsal bridge. So I'm going to be putting all the pressure on the outside of my foot on this single leg bridge here. So I'm pressing into the bottom of the foot, lifting up and squeezing my glute at the top, and then coming back down. A lot of these, the video is sped up, so take your time with these. There's no rush here. The more time under tension, the better. And this is just another angle on the outside of the foot, pressing up through. And then on the 1st metatarsal bridge, so the other side of the foot, you're just putting all the pressure on the big toe side. And what this is doing is it's engaging muscle control, and it's also building muscle, but muscle control on the outside and then on the inside of the leg. Just hitting all aspects to the muscles that go into that knee to keep the knee solid, strong, and bulletproof. Now we're getting to tib turns. These are great for prevention or healing an ankle sprain, and as well building muscle around the knee. So what I'm doing is I'll start on the pinky side. I'll lift my foot up and go around and touch the big toe side. Come up, do the pinky side, and back around. Now these are your normal tib raises. A lot of PTs show this, but this hits the posterior side of the leg, the inside of the leg, which is missed a lot. So what you're going to do is going to curl or turn the feet in just ever so slightly, and you're going to curl the toes up and really try to lift from the bottom of the foot, lift from the arch. Again, this is sped up, so take your time. And these are some arch pronations. So you can start on the pinky side, roll up onto the toes, transverse across those toes, and back down on the big toe, then come back up on the big toe and back across. Now these are Patrick steps, huge with developing the knee. So what I'm doing is, the leg that's not moving is grounded. I'm gripping the ground and I'm extending my hips, so I'm leaning back. I'm not trying to squat down. I'm leaning back, letting that knee go over my toes. So here I try to explain, like I'm using my foot to grip the ground and turn into the ground like a corkscrew. And I'm just stepping out, tapping the heel, and coming back up. Now we have some tiptoe walks, challenging and strengthening the ankle. So you're just going to walk on your tiptoes. Try to be as tall and pressing off the ground as far as you can go. And here, as you can see, we're doing inward. So we want to put a lot of emphasis on challenging the ankle, because all these muscles run up to the knee. So we want all this to be strong to make the knee strong. Also, no offense to the knee, the knee is not very smart. It does what the ankle tells it what to do. So if your ankle is capable, fluid, being able to move and be strong and confident, the knee will follow that. And vice versa. If the ankle's weak and unstable, the knee will follow that. So strong ankles means strong knee, but